Hello, everyone. Today, my guest is Rustam Raziev, very talented, rising TikTok star with over 5 million followers on TikTok and Instagram. Rustam is well known for doing different social experiments on the street with people, talking to strangers.
Excuse me, sir. Can you buy this water for me? It's Ramadan and I want to drink.
Yeah, you want?
Can I?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
What?
I'll pay for everything. Because you agreed to buy my water, so I really appreciate it. It's from my heart. Have a great day, sir. I'll just pay for you. You don't have to give me. You don't have to give anything back to me. It's from my heart. It's Ramadan. Just accept. Yeah?
But you know I stay.
If you had one chance to call the heaven, who would you call?
My grandmother.
And what would you say?
That I love and appreciate her for what she's done.
When I saw that video, I had goosebumps. I was really touched. And then I went I scrolled like through your TikTok and Instagram, and I really wanted to know who is the person behind all this. So thank you for accepting my invitation, and I just want to know like who are you and how you came up with these ideas.
All right. Well, I guess my background is back from Kazakhstan. I was born in Almaty in Kazakhstan. I was raised there, but then since my early childhood, I was sort of dragged along with my parents to different countries, to like Canada, Norway, Sweden as refugees, basically. And I guess that's where I sort of felt. I mean, we had times in our family when we were in need of food and drinks. So I guess that's where it's coming from. Me paying for someone else's groceries because I felt that I was in that situation before. I needed food, we needed drink, we didn't have any money as a family. We lived in a one-bedroom apartment. I was quite embarrassed with amongst my friends, etc., to invite them to my house because there's only one bedroom in there. And I guess all of that sort of made me think that I could help when I could help. Now, sort of now I can actually help people. And yeah, and that's where it, I guess, all started. So I think the basic thing was to actually go and pay for someone else's food and help them out. So yeah, I guess that's where it's coming from in the first place.
Wow. But what do you
Yeah.
actually what do you actually feel when you swipe your card
Oh,
and when you see the gratitude on the face of that person? What do you feel?
I feel quite emotional, to be honest, because I am actually doing it from my heart, not for any views or anything like that. But why am I uploading it to like social media? Is to I guess send the message out to people to inspire someone else, you know? Because otherwise, obviously, I do it off the camera as well. Like today, I was about to be, sorry, I was late a bit. I came to this area here where they have an organization called Food Bank in Australia. That's where people are coming who are in need of food and homeless. And I wanted to actually go and give out some money just because, you know, I feel like it and I feel like I can help. So yeah, I definitely feel emotional, and especially when I pay for someone in real need and I can see that they're in real need. I'm always looking for those people, and it's not many people here in Australia who are in real need, to be honest, because the government is very supportive here of people, not like compared to Kazakhstan or Russia or whatever, like Africa and stuff like that. But yeah, I do still find people who are in real need, and when I pay for them and I see their reaction, I was like, oh my God, I feel so sad.
But you know, actually, I think that's why your videos went viral because it really feels that you are doing it from your heart sincerely. It really feels.
Yeah. And
But
that's 100% true.
you're doing it as a full time, or you're working somewhere and um,
Yes, I do work as a strata consultant. I'm sure in Dubai and Abu Dhabi you have this thing called strata. So
Mhm.
every apartment building would be an owner's corporation.
Yeah.
So my role in the industry is to be a mediator. So basically, act as a middleman to find them a new management company who is more qualified, more competent. So that's my role as a strata broker, strata consultant, and that's what I do full time. And this is sort of started as a hobby because I've always wanted to social media, not necessarily paying for someone groceries, but like I wanted to be present out there in the world. And all started from mystery boxes and all the public interviews and skits, etc., etc. And now it led to this, I guess. But yeah, this is not my full-time job.
What about your family? Your family supports you in this?
No. They supported me in the beginning. They gave me some money because what they had to do is they had to sell their apartment in Kazakhstan to
Mhm.
pay for my studies, to bring me here so I can get education. So they spent all their money to send me here basically. And so no, they don't support me now. I support myself for the past 7 years or so. They supported me in the beginning. They paid for my studies for bachelor's, and yeah, now I'm all on my own.
But what did you study?
I studied I studied accounting,
Ah,
accounting and finance.
yeah. But you're doing totally different things. But
Totally different thing.
so now you live in Australia by yourself. Your family stayed in Kazakhstan.
Yes, everyone is back in Kazakhstan. I'm here by myself, basically. Yeah.
But in some of your videos, I see that you are singing with a horn in the street.
감사합니다. 사와디카. 니가 바바미야. 저 빠르잖아. 미냉매는 킥킥 논소. 미농소는 킥킥 냉내. Teenage work acne. I am with a new with a buddy. She comes so I to the tally. Medicine but I'm on her Betty. Like that I said.
With a megaphone.
Yeah. And also, even sometimes you just randomly go and talk to the strangers. Basically, it makes me feel that you have this inner freedom, like that you don't feel shy. So is it like you are overcoming your shyness, or you had this inner freedom like from the beginning? You were like this, like when you were a kid.
That's a very good question. Nobody asked me that before. No, it was never there from the beginning. From the beginning, I was really shy. Like, in our schools back in Russia, in Russian system, you have lessons and then you have a break. And I always stayed in the classroom during the break because I was like really shy and I felt I didn't have any confidence at all. So I just sat down in the classroom like a nerd whilst all the guys are playing around there on a break.
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah, I had to overcome it 100%. And now it's getting better and better, and I'm becoming more confident. And I guess through this megaphone, singing songs in public, approaching people in public, I think that's the way I'm building up my confidence. So it's like step by step. Oh, I could do it. Oh, it means nobody cares. Like whatever I do, they just forget about me in 5 seconds. I was like, okay, then it makes sense, and then it just builds up the confidence and inner freedom. So that's what I want to achieve at the end of the day, to make sure that I don't have to care what other people think, because I mean, who cares? As long as you're free, that's what matters at the end of the day. That's my take on it.
I am really impressed by what I'm hearing now, because it really shows, like in the videos, it shows that you're doing this very naturally, and that you really don't care about others people's opinion. So I think it's a
Yeah.
great achievement. Like if you're feeling like not confident, and you are like, but what actually what motivates you? Why? I mean, like, what motivates you to overcome yourself? And
That's a good question as well. What motivates me to overcome myself? Life, because we live only once, and I want to achieve certain things in this life before I die. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
nothing else, because you're gonna die anyway, and we're getting older. The time flies so quick. I can't even imagine. I'm already 30, and I came here when I was 19. 11 years passed, like with the flick of a finger. And like, again, like, my motivation is that we live only once, and you have to achieve whatever you can achieve in this life and what you want to achieve, no matter what. Like, you can't stop. You just have to keep grinding, keep working. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna die anyway, so why not try it in this life?
But what
Yeah.
actually, but what is it you want to achieve? What are your goals? Like let's say today you have a 5 million followers on TikTok, but actually, what are you trying to achieve?
That's a good question as well. Well, as I've already said, um, from the childhood, my family didn't really have much money, and our family was quite an average one. And I always had this deep feeling inside me that, oh my God, like, one day I'll be able to achieve things and become rich and make sure that my parents, my relatives, are not in need of money. You know what I mean? We have sufficient money to make sure we can support our living. So I guess that's where it's all coming from. So my goal is to become a billionaire. Well, it's maybe too ambitious, but that's my goal at the end of the day. So I guess that's where it's coming from.
Do you have siblings
I have one younger sister
in Kazakhstan?
back in Kazakhstan.
Okay, but are you in touch? Like, are you close to your family?
Yeah, we speak a lot on whatever it is, Skype, Zoom, not Zoom, sorry. Zoom is for work. Via WhatsApp, like all those WhatsApp, Telegram things. Yeah, I do stay in touch with them. But I haven't seen them for three and a half years now because of COVID,
Yeah.
which is pretty sad. I miss them quite a lot, but yeah, I do talk to them quite often.
Don't you feel lonely in Australia? Like, do you feel that you belong to this country?
That's a good question as well, Sabina.
Because I also live in Dubai, and it's also not my home country. Yes.
Oh, I see. So you feel that. Yeah, right. I'll tell you what, in the first few years, maybe 2 or 3 years, I felt really alone. I felt lonely like crazy. Like, what am I doing here? I always wanted to go back to Kazakhstan. And then, because I really can't, because I know that my parents sold their apartment to pay for my studies, so I had to do it, even though at some point my parents didn't have enough money to support my education anymore. So I had to work on 3 jobs as a dishwasher and whatever it is, as a waiter, to pay for my studies. So basically, I worked day and night to go and pay for my studies, and sort of, sometimes slept on the lectures because we were really exhausted. But I think I'm digressing here. So what was the so how I'm feeling here, what I'm feeling here as home now is better, because now I have friends here. Now I have people here who I can rely on, who I can trust. Of course, it's never gonna be like a home country, because like it's a Western culture here. People are different, mentality is different. I'm trying to adjust still, even though I'm here already for the past 11 years, and I'm a citizen, Australian citizen already. But still, I feel like going back. But now when I'm going back and spend like maybe 1 or 2 weeks in Kazakhstan, I feel like I'm missing Melbourne and Australia. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I have the same. Like when I go back home, I feel myself as a guest. I feel that home is
Yeah.
but your
Correct.
family, are they actually aware of what are you doing? Have they seen your videos and have they seen your success?
They have, yes.
And what they're saying? Are they? I'm sure they're proud of you.
Yeah, they are quite proud, especially my mom and my sister. My father was a bit skeptical in the beginning. I was like, why are you wasting your time? What are you doing? Like, it's not like, are you a kid or what? Are you a child or something? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? We spend so much money to give you education, and why are you doing all this, giving away money and stuff?
Sorry, bro. I'm Russ. I'm doing this social experiment today. I've got my Asian friend here, and I'm offering a new iPhone for you to take this bat and smash him.
For a new smash?
Yes.
That's messed up.
No? Last offer. Gonna give you $30,000 US and $20,000 Australian dollars right now.
Yo, what the fuck?
For you to take this bat, smash the shit out of him right now.
For how much, bro?
Yeah. Hold it.
I don't do that, bro. I'm against Asian hate, motherfucker.
Man, that's respect, my guy.
Now he's becoming more like, I guess, lenient. He's more like supportive now, given that I'm making money and like, you know, that social media actually brings money. He's like, oh, okay, maybe he changed his mind. But overall, like everyone is supportive more or less.
That's great. But I think it's like, all generations, like they think like go and get a proper job for yourself. Yeah.
Exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true.
Like when I was preparing for the interview, I went through your Instagram, and
Oh, have you?
I can see that you are a very deep person, and I think that you like to spend time like by yourself with your thoughts. Is that correct?
Yeah, how do you know that? Which videos triggered that thought in you? Which videos?
I
That's
mean,
interesting.
no, it's like your page.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I do think a lot. I do think a lot with quite deep thoughts, that's for sure.
How you were raised? Were you given enough freedom in expressing yourself when you were a child?
100%. And that's why, again, I'm grateful to my parents because they never tried to force me to do anything. They were always like, do what you want to do what you feel like doing, do what you love. And that's where it's coming from the childhood. Because they never told me, oh, you have to study math, you have to study, this and that. They never did that. They never forced me to be strict Muslim as well, like they never forced me anything, basically. They gave me freedom and always supported me in anything I do, like in anything I started, whether it's content creation. My mom was like, because I didn't tell her in the first few months, because I didn't want to like, it's in our mentality is a bit when we say that to our parents, how they gonna perceive this, because like social media not that serious, and they are old generation as well. So I didn't tell them before I hit like 50K or 100K followers on TikTok. And then they found out because my uncle apparently saw me on somewhere, and he basically sent it to my mom and to my aunt and every other relative out there, and that's how they knew. And then my mom was like, "Oh, why didn't you say that?" Because I was like, "Because I thought you're not gonna understand what I'm doing." And basically, yeah, that's how it started. And she was like, "No, of course I understand. Like, I'm really happy that you started doing something else." Like, it's yeah, she was really surprised because she never saw me as a content creator, and she never thought that I'm capable of doing so. So yeah, they were very supportive from the start. They always supported what I do, whether I want to do accounting or whether I want to do content creation, or whether I want to quit my job in accounting and start strata consulting. Yeah, my mom was always there from the get-go. That's why I'm so grateful. Like I owe her my life, basically. Yeah.
No, really, Rustam, I really wish you a great success, and that you will get more followers and whatever you want to achieve. Really, I wish that life open doors for you. And so next time when you get like a 20 million followers on TikTok, I will interview you again. Deal?
Deal. Shake the hand. Well, Sabina, I want to wish you all the best as well in what you do, and I'm sure you're doing quite well in Dubai. So hopefully we meet one day, and hopefully at 20 million followers, we will do a face-to-face interview, not via Zoom.
Sure. Let's see who will get first 20 millions. You or
All right, let's bet. Oh my God, that's a very nice quote you have there. Chase what sets your soul on fire. That's amazing. It's very
yeah.
deep.
Yeah, this is actually what I always say to myself, because even what I do now, this is I am chasing what sets my soul on fire, because
Yeah.
I am psychologist by education. But
Psychologist.
yeah, yeah, and and before I was doing different things, but now I said no. Like I live once, I really want to do what makes me feel happy, not what other people expect from me, but I started to really hear myself what I want to do.
That's
So
amazing.
so here,
Otherwise,
yeah,
otherwise, what's the point, you know?
yeah.
If you don't do what you like, bro, you're gonna end up dying, and you're gonna end up regretting that the whole life you spent doing the things that you don't like. I mean, what's the point, you know?
You know, these videos in the beginning you were doing when you were breaking phones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but how weren't you scared of reaction of people? I mean, I can say that you are very brave, because the reaction could be very different.
It's true. Basically, I mean, there's always a risk, right?
Yeah.
So if you risk it, you'll get a reward afterwards. And reward could be the views or the likes you get, especially in the beginning of starting this social media journey, because you don't really have any followers or anything. So you have to risk it to make it, right? So that's what I did, pretty much risk it. So
But did
yeah.
you have any like story? Like, do you have any like funny story or like a scary story that happened to you while like shooting this
Shooting
video?
a video. Not really, I'm not sure. Australians are pretty kind people, I think. They're very good people, and I haven't had any like really times where I had to like really argue or fight or anything like that. Usually if they say nah, we don't want to be filmed, I'll just walk away. That's pretty much it. But if I think about something, I'll let you know. I can't really recall off top of my head.
Okay, but normally it's like someone is recording you, and you like yeah, you have like a team of people?
Yeah, now I'm building up a team. So we have camera guys, we have people who edit the videos. I have a management company who brings me brand deals and promotions and stuff like that. So it's slowly building up. I'm still not there yet. So it's still quite a several steps to build up a proper team who I can rely on, and who are quite professionals and they love what they do. So I'm still not there yet.
I see. Do you get recognized in the street now?
Yeah, a lot,
Yeah. and
a
how
lot, a lot.
and how does it feel? Do you like it?
I love it.
Huh? Nice.
It
Really,
feels great. It feels great.
uh, I think really
You
you
know,
should be really proud of yourself.
yeah, still not there yet, Sabina. Still a lot of things to achieve because I want to do music. I want to do music videos, and yeah, I want to do YouTube as yourself, as full time. Like at the end of the day. So yeah, that's my goal, and I'm still not there. Still not there yet, basically.
When you
Yeah.
say music, you mean you write music or you play any instrument, or what?
I play a guitar, but in terms of music, is more about rapping and writing. So I do write, and I do rap. So
Nice.
yeah.
But you
So
don't you don't post it on your social media because I haven't seen your.
not yet. it's still in the works. It's still in progress.
I see.
So I'm about to shoot 3 music videos this year, hopefully. So hopefully, like in a later stage, also I'll start releasing those songs.
Okay. So I caught you in the beginning of your career.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, just the first baby steps.
Yeah, and but what do you feel like? What do you feel? What is your mission? Like, why are you doing all this? What is your mission?
Again, comes down to my childhood. My childhood being not, I wouldn't say we were in poverty, because my father was quite successful before we became, before we didn't have any money, basically. But because my father always wanted a better life for us, for the kids, for myself and my sister, that's why he traveled all over the world. So he tried to bring us to Canada. We lived there for 2-3 years. Didn't work out. We got deported. Then he tried to give us life in Norway. We lived there for 2 or 3 years. We got deported. Went to jail for a little bit as a refugee jail. Then went to Sweden. Sweden didn't let us in, so we lived there for 2 or 3 years. So I had to change a lot. Like I had to go to this school, study this language, whether it's Norwegian, Swedish, or French, and basically that comes back to the roots, I guess. That's what I felt. I felt like we were in real need. We were in real need of money, and we had times where my father would bring $200 and he earned it somehow. And we're like, as a family, we were so happy, like, oh my God, $200, come on. Becoming rich or what? So yeah, basically comes down to that. That's why I want to make sure that my family and my close relatives are not in need of money. So they don't have to like struggle and think about the money or how we're gonna buy food tomorrow, etc., etc. So hence my mission is to accomplish that in my lifetime and make sure my family is safe, healthy, and they live in the best country. So hopefully here one day.
But I think this circumstances that you were in your childhood, I think they really shaped you up,
Yeah,
and
I think
that's
so.
why you are like a matured and deep person today. You know, I'm always amazed how each life experience, like whatever we have, like whatever we experience when we were kids, like it's really affects what we do when we like grow up. So each life experience, no matter if like someone will think that, oh, it was very hard, but we shouldn't feel pity of ourselves, because God knows why like put us in different circumstances, because like then each of us we have different plans. So now you are very motivated like to go and help like others because you were there. Yeah, you know what I mean?
100%, I agree on that.
Yeah,
And I'm really grateful for that, to be honest.
yeah.
I'm grateful that I wasn't born in a rich family, to be honest with you, because I wouldn't be happy if I was born rich already. I like the path now that I'm taking, and I like where it goes and leads me. And yeah, I feel really satisfied, and I feel really grateful to my parents who nurtured me that way as well. So gave me that knowledge and their life experience, etc. Because they weren't born to rich families either. They were. My father has like 4 brothers and 5 sisters, so it's like a big family. And when it's a big family, obviously there's no money back in the USSR. It's the Soviet Union. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that.
Are you happy today? Are you satisfied?
I'm pretty happy that I'm healthy and
Mhm.
I can walk and I have 2 legs and I have 2 arms. I'm really happy that my parents are healthy. I'm happy that my sister is healthy. Obviously there are things to be achieved, but at this present time, I'd say, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Quite blessed to have work, money, that I could reinvest and then build my future goals and where I'm aiming to.
Seeing all your videos, it's not everything about money, because in some videos you are making like you give flowers to ladies.
Hey, excuse me.
Hi.
Somebody passed this on to you.
Oh my god. Hey, what the hell?
That's a secret. That's for you, girls.
Wait.
Some flowers for you.
You want to make other people happy. This is what drives you. Like you want to see that emotion on
Yeah.
people's face.
Yeah, I want them. I want to see them smile, basically. Yeah,
And is it
I feel really good after that.
yeah, I think you feel more good than them.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't know how they feel, but I'm sure they feel grateful as well. And it's similar thing with grocery shopping. You know, like when I'm paying for groceries. Oh my God, it's a feeling is unbelievable. Like, I mean, I wish everyone could try it and feel what it feels like. Like I have few videos to still upload regarding Ramadan, even though I'm not coping because I have a lot of things to do and I have to edit the videos as well these days. I have a video where I asked one girl to buy me food, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't have any food since this morning, blah blah blah," and she was like, "Yeah, what do you want?" Oh my God, I was like so amazed. Oh my God, I melted down there straight away. And she bought me food, and then obviously I paid for her food, and she was like shocked. And yeah, and she was really grateful after that as well. She was like, yeah, quite impressed
I,
on
I
how
think,
I tried to experiment with her.
but I think you are also, maybe you get also surprised how kind people are.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
also, but also Australia, you know, I mean, I was actually surprised because Australia, it's not a Muslim country, yes. And when
Mm.
you record your videos, you mention a lot like Ramadan, and I'm surprised that people actually aware of that.
Mm. Yeah, and it makes other people aware as well who doesn't know,
Okay.
so that's where I'm spreading that awareness,
Mm-hmm.
inspire people to do the same thing, hopefully if they have the means to do that. um, yeah, yeah, Australia is not a Muslim country, but it has a lot of Muslim people here.
I see.
Like there are, what would you call it, I can't remember the word, like not groups, but how do
Community.
you call it? Diasporas. Yeah, yeah, communities. Yeah, Muslim communities. Yeah, that's right. Quite a lot of them here. So
I see. Have you ever been to Dubai?
I have, but only in the airport.
Okay. Well,
But this time, because I didn't have a Australian passport, and with Kazakhstan passport, you can't really go out. You don't have a visa-free situation there. So now that I'm an Australian citizen, I can go out even in a transit. But I really love to go there because I have a sister, I have a cousin there who lives there. I think in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, I can't really remember, but somewhere there. And then my other cousin used to live there as well, and I
Mhm.
have few friends there as well living. So I really want to visit and see what it is all about
You are
one
very
day.
welcome. You're very welcome.
Thanks, Sabina.
Rustam, what would you like to say to your followers and who is watching this interview?
uh, Never give up. Always try work hard towards your goals. Make sure you achieve things. Just remember that you live only once, and don't really care about other people's opinions unless they're positive and they're towards your fulfillment and satisfaction, rather than negative, pessimistic thoughts. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna those negative things gonna degrade you and put you down, and you know make you feel less confident. So don't care about other people's opinions. Go for your goal. make sure you achieve things, and yeah, that's all I can say at this stage.
Interesting. Well, thank you so much, Rustam, for this amazing interview.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure to have a chat to someone with very deep questions.
Yeah, thank you, and I'm sure people will get to know you more, and they will understand more your personality. And guys, please go and watch Rustam's TikTok and Instagram videos. They are really incredible. I will leave in the description the links, and I hope you really enjoy this video. Please comment, and thank you guys for watching.